Hello fellow Sudokans, welcome to Zen and the Art of the Guardian Sudoku puzzle. It's Thursday the 28th of March 2024. I hope you are keeping well, enjoying yourself and enjoying technology. I usually do enjoy technology, but not today. I don't know why some people have the idea to make things... I mean, technology should be here to help us, not to hinder us, make our lives more difficult. But some stuff seems to be curiously designed with just that in mind. I mention this because I had to go to a building today that I'd never been in before. And because I was a visitor, obviously, I don't have a security pass. So I go to the reception counter as per usual and give my ID card. Now normally in Thailand you give your ID card, you get like a swipe card or something, some magnetic card that you can use to enter the turnstile, get in a lift and off you go to wherever you want to go to. Not this building, no. First up they have to take your photograph. You give the ID card, they take your photograph into the system, and then they produce a piece of paper with a QR code on it printed. Now this company is supposed to be one of the great companies in Thailand that promotes a green future and, you know, the fact that they are very environmentally conscious, blah blah blah. It's nonsense because they're printing paper which is totally unnecessary. Anyway, you take your piece of paper and then you get to the turnstile, and the first step is, where on earth do I scan this thing? Because it's so sleekly designed and beautiful that there is no obvious place where you're supposed to put the bloody ticket. There are a few apertures that you can try, but some of them are for like those with regular pass cards and stuff like that. No labeling anywhere. So anyway, eventually, after a bit of help from copying somebody else, looking at what somebody else was doing, I found the place to position the ticket. It took me 6 or 7 tries to get through though, because I really scan it in the right position properly. Finally, the turnstile opened. You get to the next step, which is you have to approach the lift, but you can't just go in the lift. No. You have another scan your QR code, and this time you have to stand in front of the camera, which takes your video while you're standing there, and then eventually a touch screen comes up, like another screen comes up, which with a left, in my case, a left arrow and the number of the floor. So I thought, okay, so that means I'm going to that floor, and this is the arrow, this is the lift on the left. That seems to be logical, right? Standing there, the lift doesn't open. I thought, oh dear. Finally, somebody coming along, a helpful person come along, spoke English and said, are you trying to go to that floor? I said yes, and they said, well, you have to press the number 30 on the touch screen, which will then tell you the letter of the lift that you have to rush to. Man, oh man, it's so complicated. I mean, I've seen complicated lift systems before. I mean, I'm not a dummy. I'm actually still a registered Apple developer. I've programmed software in the past, and I know a reasonable amount about tech. I'm not a dummy, but really, that was so ridiculously difficult to use for no good reason, really, no good reason at all. Over security conscious, I think. Anyway, let's get on with the game of Sudoku, shall we? This is the New York Times hard level puzzle. One's block up there like that. It's going to give me a 1 in that square. Oh, sorry, hit the wrong thing already. 1 in that square there. That's better. 1 across here and across here like this, which is going to give me a 1 down there. 2's across here and up there and up there. Oh, some good news. John Eastman, Trump's lackey lawyer, has been adjudicated to have been an insurrectionist, I think, in terms of his law license, or certainly improper use of his law license, and it has been recommended that he be stripped of it. But of course that won't happen yet. There's a bit of a wait and see game first of all. We've got 2's. We've got 2's down there like that. 2's are there. There. 3's across, up and in. 3 down here, across there. There's a 3. 3 across here and there and down and down. There's a 3. What's the time? Looking at the clock, I've got some odd kind of work schedule today. Pretty free in the daytime, but work in the early evening and then work in the late evening, starting at 9 p.m. That's very late for me. I don't normally start work at that kind of time. I'm too old for that kind of stuff. 4, 5. Six. Got a pair of 6s there. Pair of 6s there. Sevens are there. Eights are there. Up there. Oh, 9's there. Okay, that's 8 and 9 across there. So that's a pair of 8 and 9 in this is 8 and 9 in those squares. The 8s I just looked at. 8's got there. What about the 9s? Anything else on the 9? Anything known, Your Honour? No. Okay, that's 8 and 9. So this has to be 2 and 4. We got the 2 blocking down there. There's the 2. There's the 4. Over here, what are we looking for? 1, 5, 6. We got 6s over there. 1, 5, 6, I think. Two down here, 2 up there, 2 across there. There's a 2. So we've got 2s in those squares there, I think. Threes are only in those squares. 4s, what do we know? 5s. Pair of 6s. All right. Well, I must admit I'm not in a particularly. Oh, what's the time? Yeah, I've got to watch out for the time. I can't play this game for too long because I do have work to begin quite soon, actually. So I'm definitely on limited time here, but I'll give it a quick look around and see if I can do anything duty free, not duty free, notation free. If not, then it'll be pencil marks for me. This looks really tough, and I am kind of running out of time, so I think I'm going to go for pencil marks, even though it looks like they're going to be a lot, because I haven't found that many pairs. Normally I find quite a few pairs looking around. I can see some things, but nothing nothing I think substantial, so I am going to go for pencil marks and see what happens. Should we try this bottom shoot here? We've got ones across there, we've got ones down there, and a one down there. So we've got ones in those squares. We've got two blocking across here, and down there. So that's a pair of twos there. Also, I remember I had twos up here. Put those in. Threes there and there. Fours are there. Yeah, I'm not putting in pairs, I'm putting in all kinds of stuff at the moment. I'm just thinking there aren't that many pairs. I don't think so anyway. It's gonna take all the candidates as far as I'm concerned. Fives are there. That's 4 and 5. Anything else in this column? 2, 4, 3. Nope, 2, 3 we've got already. Okay. Ah, but we did have 6 down here and 6 up there, didn't we? So that's 6 in those squares. What does it mean? What's missing? 7 and 9. 7, 9 across there. Let me look at this block. 7. No. Oh no, I don't think that was that great, was it really? Back over. I was kind of looking down here. Where did I get to? 5. 6s are a pair over here. Seven. Just playing randomly, any places that I think might might produce something. Let's just do everything. Highly irregular play from me today, not what I normally do, but like I say, I do like to mix it up and play the game in different ways actually sometimes anyway, so why not just completely randomly for a change. Did I click 6? I did. Okay. Oh, not there. Actually, that can't be an 8 either. Somehow or another, I've got an 8 in there. It's got to be 4, 5. This is 7. This is 8 and 9 blocking up there, isn't it? Have I actually put all the candidates in yet? I'm not sure. Doing it like this is very scrappy, of course. Liable to miss something. Well, I think that's all the candidates. All in at once. How about that? I don't normally do that, but something different for a change. We have time. There we are. 4, 6 and 9. 3 numbers in 3 squares. Took a long time to find, but what do you expect when all the numbers are in at once? It's more difficult like that, I guess. It can't be 6, can't be 4. It's going to be a 5. And that's going to remove plenty of 5s. here. Now 4, 6, 9. So this 4 and 9 must also disappear. And we're left with 1, 2, and a 7 here. Is that right? I guess so. So let's remove 7s. Oops. In those squares there. And along here. Now we have a pair of 1 and 2 here, so these 1s cannot exist. Neither can that. We've got a pair of 4 and 8 here, so that's going to be a 6. Which means that will be a 1. There's our 2. 1, 2. Get rid of the 1 and a 2. This is the only 6 in this block now, isn't it? So 6 goes there, and that can't be a 6 now. Nor can this. We've got 4 and 8 here, so got to get rid of all of these 8s. And got to get rid of that 4. Oops, hit the wrong digit by mistake. There we go, 4. We've got a pair of 4 and 8 here, so that must be our 5. Cross out all of those 5s, put the 5 there, and get rid of these 5s there. And those 5s. So we're left with a 5 there, and we've got 4 there, 7 there, 7 there. Get rid of these 7, 8 in that square, 7 there, 7. Okay, much more manageable now, of course. What else do we need? There's a 1 here. 1 there. No 1 there. 3, 4. That's a 5. That's a 5. That's not. That's a 9. 6, 6, 5. 6. 8, 4. 4, 8, 8, 9, 4, 9, 9. 8 there because we've got a pair of 4 and 6 there. That's the 4, that's the 8. No 8 allowed there. Or there. Or there. So the 8's in that square there. Got to get rid of the 5s. Got to get rid of this 7. 4, 9, 6, 4. Oh, there you go. See, proof that even if you just dump in all of the candidates at the beginning without going for any Snyder type effect or anything like that, you can still get to the end. All it takes is just spotting that first pattern, and then everything else will fall into place. That's it for me. I'll see you another time. Bye bye.